Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you a quick update tonight on how things are going, what I'm doing, where I'm at. So, about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, I was packing up my car with all my stuff. I didn't get everything, but I packed up my car on Wednesday and I drove to southern Utah and on my way to LA, and I stayed with my friend Jesse on his goat farm. Well, it's not his, but he works on it. Stayed at the goat farm for a couple days. That was awesome. Had my cats in the car, Petra and Holiday. And so stopped at the goat farm for a couple days. Then I headed down to the Red Rock Improv Festival, like acting improv. And that was awesome. It was cool. I met up with my friends Tom and Nicole, and they used to live in LA, and so they know a lot of people from LA, and so we got dinner before we went to the improv shows, and then at and after those shows, they introduced me to all these people from LA, and it was exciting, and it was cool, and it was good, and I was like, oh, this is great, I'm going, so I'll be able to meet all these people, and it's awesome. And the shows were really, really good too. Very funny. Some good improv there. That night, I drove to St. George, stayed with my cousin, and then the following day, I drove out to LA. And so I've been here about 2.5 weeks. First week, I mostly just went to IKEA, went to thrift stores looking for furniture, got everything put together. Our main room looks really good. I don't like the way, this is my bedroom. I don't really like the way it looks, but I made this cool, this is a double table here. You can see my keyboard in there. The lower part rolls out, and I can play it, and it's great. And it actually looks really pretty. Like when you pull it out, it looks kind of like an electric keyboard with like the two levels and stuff. It looks really cool, and I'm really proud of it. I kind of converted an IKEA bookcase into this double table thing, and yeah, it worked out pretty well. It's a little bit wobbly. I had to put a lot of like L brackets on that lower one for it to hold the weight of the keyboard, but I won't play shows with it obviously, but it's really great for just using in my room, so it's cool. Yeah, room needs a lot of decorating still, but we'll get there. Let's see. The first week I was here, I went to a Disney audition. Nothing came of that. It's like a Rapunzel part in one of the park shows, but made a couple friends at that show, at that audition, excuse me. And then last week I went to the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line audition. They had a singer day and a dancer day, and so for the singer call, I actually made it through all their rounds. There was the initial singing, then they ask you to stay and you sing sides, and then after that they have you do a dance call, so like a mover call. So got all the way through that and then filled out the application, and so I'm on their active casting file as a singer. And then the next day for dancing, people were saying that usually they have like 4 rounds, but I don't know if that's true or not. But I got through the first cut, and then for the second combination, I was really nailing everything, and they did a combination that was really fast, I'm sure, so that they could weed people. There were a couple people who didn't make it past the second round. I didn't make it past the second round. I got cut on the second cut. But there were a couple people who, like, man, I was so surprised they didn't make it through. Because they were, like, sick dancers. So good. Like, legs up here, just really amazing. So, yeah, so that went. I think I could definitely, get through more of their audition in the future. The second cut, like, I totally nailed everything in the rehearsal and like learning the dance. Just when we got on film, I just spaced a couple times, and actually the way they had us set up, we were really close together, and it threw me off. Not that that's an excuse, but I don't know. I could get in better audition shape and stuff, so it's just mentally. Yeah, so that, and then I had a Shakespeare audition. I audited a great class, an acting class on Monday, which is for Howard Fine. Looks like a really top-notch studio. Got the suggestion from Wendy Elaine Wright's blog and her book. So I might go, I mean, I might take classes there. It's expensive, but I don't know. I mean, I need to audit a bunch of other things and kind of get an idea of what is expensive and what's not. Um, just for the area. And also, like, obviously I want to get something that's high quality, and in a lot of ways you get what you pay for it. But they seem very, the training is really geared toward kind of like more of a theatrical feel. It felt actually very East Coast, which, yeah, so I might do well there. Yeah, and then today I met up actually with one of the people that I met at the Red Rock Festival, my new friend Kristen, and we just talked LA. We just talked being an actor, and had coffee, and it was fun. Well, I mean, I didn't have coffee because I don't drink coffee, but yeah, we hung out at a coffee place and it was fun. And then right after that, I spent the rest of the night at an open mic, which was, I don't like open mics. They're like a lot of waiting. And except that, you go through, I mean, no offense to anyone at open mics, but most of the people there aren't very good. So you do a lot of like sitting through like not good stuff. But there were a couple of good hidden gems. Two guys and a girl, all of them like guitar and singer-songwriters. So good. I mean, these three people are great. So, and we all exchanged numbers. We were all like, hey, you. So hopefully we'll be jamming and getting something together with a couple of them. And I got a show out of it. So this Saturday I'm playing, I cannot remember if the guy said 10 or 10:30, but I have his number. So, but this Saturday I'm playing. So the open mic was at Pig and Whistle in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard, and my show will be there, excuse me. So more information on that. Follow Facebook page, watch stuff. And what else? I'm just really liking it here a lot. And the transition has been really smooth. I feel like I'm making friends. I feel much more comfortable in my skin. Yeah, I feel prepared and calm and like centered and stuff, so that's good. Oh, I also ran into my friend Keith from school, Keith White. He came into the coffee shop that I was hanging out with my friend at, and I guess he's here doing Jersey Boys, which is really exciting. Congratulations, Keith. Really fun stuff. So he invited me to, he was like, you should come see our show. And I was like, oh, well, can you give me a comp? And he said, no. Like, well, those are expensive tickets. But maybe, maybe I can swing it, because it'd be fun to support him and stuff. Anyway, that's the quick rundown of how things are going. I'm happy I'm well. The kitties are doing great, and I have the most wonderful roommate ever. Casey's great. And keep your eyes open for more awesome things. I just finished shooting a YouTube video last Friday, and I'm hoping to get that edited and released this coming Friday. Time permitting. And yeah, I have auditions tomorrow, so I should go to bed. But thanks for being great. I hope that your week is going great. If you have any questions, I'm coming back to Utah on for the weekend of October 25th. I'm doing a couple presentations for my grandmother's book, Authentic Bel Canto. You can find more information about that at authenticbelcanto.com. Just the book. The event is I'll be doing two presentations about the book, one in Murray at Day Murray Music, and then one in Provo. And all that information will be up on that website, so you can head there. If you're in Utah and you teach voice or you take voice, you definitely need to come to this presentation. This technique and method is, I mean, it's made me the singer that I am, 100%, no question, and it's great. Yeah, but also that night, October 25th, I'm hoping to have a date with Sugar House Coffee and go play a show there and release Let's Die Together. And hopefully we'll have t-shirts by then. That is the big goal. T-shirts and releasing Let's Die Together on October 25th. So if that changes, there'll be lots of info up. I'm going to be really super posting all of that. So thanks for following. Thanks for being great. And if you're in LA and you want to come see my show, and I don't have the time up in the next couple days, which I will, you feel free to message me or email me or whatever, or leave a comment. I'll make sure you have the details on that. And thank you so much for supporting me. And I love you all and have a great night.